What about you, ma'am? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm also good. And nowadays I'm doing very well in my life. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So can you introduce yourself so can I so that I can know you?
Yeah, sure, sure. So my name is Saleshwar and I am from Uttar Pradesh, Balrampur. And I'm working professional. I am working in a steel plant as a quality engineer. And if I talk about my education qualification, then I completed BTech in mechanical engineering from RGP University in 2021. And after that, if I talk about my hobbies is basically diary writing and reading some books and watching some podcasts like the short movies like that. So these are the points I think that's all about me.
Okay, great. Okay, so let me introduce myself as well. I am Neelu connecting with you from Jharkhand and my qualification I'm BCom graduate. I'm full-time homemaker. So my hobby is to connect with the people and to learn me more. So this is all about me. Okay. So
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
do you have
So
any question? What can we
yes.
do here?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. So I have a question. How long have you been learning this language?
I have been learning this language. It is going to be 7 to 8 months. Yeah,
Seven to
since the
means
since
you
the
started October 24, 2024, I think. October or
yeah,
September.
yes, you know it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. So what's practices you can do nowadays for your improving your English communication?
I do listening, reading, and speaking.
Hmm.
Sometimes writing, when I feel overwhelmed, then only I do writing. But this practices listening, reading, and speaking, I do.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I also started 3 months ago of focusing my English communication, and I also some regular practices like that, the listening and shadowing practice, and one-to-one conversation with the help of Skype app and some WhatsApp group. So where can we where can we learn things easily? And one more things I can do it's a means I record my video in front of my camera. So firstly I prepare some topics with the help of ChatGPT and some AI tool and collect some information regarding the topic, and after that I summarize in my mind 2 to 3 times I read, then I speak in front of camera. So this activity will help my confidence, boost my confidence and hesitation removed by the help of these practices. These are the things I can do for my improvement.
Great. Like yeah, you really doing very well, and the way you are practicing it is very quick. You will able to grab the concept, and like when you will achieve the fluency, you will have the lot of content in you to talk for. Okay, so can you just give me that why or what is that like why are you learning the language? Is there anything specific?
Not a specific things, but is the necessity nowadays is very important. If you know English, then you grow more in like the professional career and personal. So, according to my knowledge in my company, the low level person not speak very good English, but the if you go for the upper management like the manager, senior manager, and CEO level director, so where people are speak very good English. So if you don't understand and if you don't know the English, then how can you share your problem to the top management, and how can you take some benefits from the management? So that is the process you can learn. So you can learn English and improve gradually. Then you can articulate your thought and very effectively. So this is the requirement for each and every person because no, ma'am, all knowledge are available in English language. But if you don't know English, so how can you understand and how can you grasp new skill? That's the thing. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, great. The main thing is that are you able to communicate with them? Are you able to, convey your thought? And so that is very needed. Like when you go and approach for the high management, so
Mm.
that time require and it is needed. Yeah. And
Yeah.
this language is also going to help you everywhere if you want to grow in your life, because it is an international language and you will find everywhere the person to connect with yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a global language. Every person you want to interact, then you can use this language and interaction. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. So, any topic to discuss?
Topic means I means if we can discuss on the public speaking. I think, yeah, how to we develop a personality development, personality, good personality. So
Personality development.
yeah, how can we
Okay.
develop a good personality? Yeah, we can discuss.
Would you like to take a lead? Would you like to talk first? Would you like to talk first?
Yeah, yeah. I mean the personality means, ma'am, how to speak and how to look like. I mean how to look, how your appearance, how your dress up, how to think. Like mean the your facial expression, body language, and all things are like the who play the vital role, like the body language things. So means personality development means you have the mean the knowledge of things and you have the courage to take some decision along with your work. So means the personality development means you should have the some uniqueness in yourself, and you have the some good qualities of leadership like yeah, some empathy, sympathy, and you have the courage to motivate other person. These things I can meets my.
Yeah, like personality development, it is whole around. If we say that it is about your appearance, that how you present yourself in front of the people. Okay, so that is the first way that you will interact with the person. Second, it will come to your communication, that how well you are able to talk. Okay, so these two things that it is needed, and we can consider it is as a good tool when you connect with somebody. And in the like when we go to deep, so that time we can say that uh, it is very needed that you have to grow day by day, and you have to add something in you every time, and just to know yourself more and more. So personality development, I can consider it as a that where is your weakness. Try to understand, and try to understand first yourself, that what is your weakness, what is your strength, and what is your thought process. Are you the kind of person who look towards the negativity more or towards the positivity more? Like if I give you half a glass of water, you can say that the glass is full. Okay, glass is for there is a half of the water in the glass, and you can say that glass is empty. Now half of the glass is empty. So this is the way of approach the people look. Okay, so that you have to understand that what is your approach, and how do you see the things. Like when you see the person, are you the kind of person you try to go through the negativity of the person, and you try to understand that what is their fault, what is the way, okay, what is the mistake he's making, and the okay and something to learn. Is there something to you want to learn, so that you have to understand with that. Okay, and communication, as you mentioned, that it is really very needed, and how you can do it. For that you have to understand, like like to in a um, especially in a business way or any meeting, wherever you go. So it is very needed nowadays to have a good rapport with the people, to build a good connection with the people. Okay,
Mm.
so especially field as well, it happened that when you have a good connection with the people, you have a better chance to get employed there easily, rather than going through a lot of the process, like your CV process, or do that of invisible process, I can say that. So you can
Mm.
go through, right. And personality development, with that you have to access, you have to maintain your health as well, which is must. the first and foremost thing, that if you will be healthy, then you will be able to do everything, okay, in your life. So yeah, focus on every area of your life: health, wealth, money, career, and relationship, which is also
Yeah,
well needed. Okay, so
yeah,
that's what I could
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I agree. I agree. Means your opinion is very clear. Means that you said that the how to approach things means the what is the way of thinking. It's very important. You should more focus on negative things, yeah, positive things. It's the very important. As like a good leader, you should more focus on the positive things and learning. So if we have the mental clarity of things, so that after that we can do and achieve other desired result. I think.
Yes, yes. And leader, especially for the leader, they must have the kind of courage that if there any problem, so how they positively they are, they are tackling that. How they are making it as very simple and giving it a logical perception. Okay, making it easy for the people, and to first it is required that if you want to rule the people, before that you have to rule on yourself. Like
Mm-hmm.
okay, for expecting others to be a punctual, you have to maintain your punctuality first. Okay, that is very needed area, and if a person can understand this thing, he would be very good way, he would be very nice while managing the things out of their professional level as well, and especially in front of their kids and at home as well, like when they maintain their discipline. So they are setting an example for the people around him, okay, whoever he is surrounded with, that yes, that person is loyal, that person, okay, we can believe on. And what is needed nowadays, that like we are not able to believe on everybody. It
Yeah,
is
trust is very important.
trust, it is very difficult, because you never, I also don't trust easily to the people, like
Mm,
you should not even do that. Okay, you cannot trust directly and easily until and unless you know the person well, and to go to deep to them and to understand that thought process, their mindset, then only you should go further and move forward. Okay, so okay, any question do you have?
yeah, yeah. So, mean the first question is like that. The how can you master your vocabulary? Means how can you learn some new words and how can you incorporate those words in your in conversation? What your steps you follow for learning vocabulary?
Okay, so like first of that, that when I don't know the meaning of the words, so
Mm-hmm.
see, there are a lot of words, like every words you cannot go through, because you have every words has of its own meaning, its own way of uses. So there are a lot of words. So what I do personally try, like when I come across any words and which fascinate me, which I feel that it is really good, when I will apply it, it will make my communication good and will seem good. Okay, so that time I jot down that word first, and if I'm able to use it clearly, okay, easily, so then I will do it. I do not have to go through the examples and other thing. But when I don't understand it, okay, clearly, so that time I go through the example, I make my own sentences, and the same you are using ChatGPT, I also use. So I frame more and more sentences by me, and I try to clear the concept that how we can use it, okay, how we can use it. So this is the way that I try to be familiar with the words when it comes to using. So for that you have to be very clear that every time you cannot use that word. Okay, for that you must have the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to be situation that you can implement that word or incorporate that word. So just go through the words. If that word is familiar to you, try to create a situation, for that words where you can implement it well. Try to make a story regarding that. So when you will talk with the people, and when you are not able to recall that words, so if that kind of story comes in your mind, so you will be able to recall it immediately. Like when you would have practice enough amount of practice, if you would have given with that word, so you would be able to recall that. Even though, like, if you forget in between sometimes after practice, or somehow you are not able to, you do not have that kind of situation to apply that words, so you forget that words, it happens. But at least it would be that you are aware about that words. If anyhow it comes in front of you, you would be able to understand it, right? Like if I say you that when we use that, we remove it, we can say that eradicate it, we can say that eliminate it. So this way, okay, you have to go through the synonyms also. You can try synonyms, it will help you more, I feel so. Like when you go through a one word, okay, of which five synonyms at least try to remember, which is very easy and where you feel very comfortable. So as much as you can grab the information about that word, so it will be helpful you, I think. That is my perception.
Yeah, correct, correct. Your perception is correct, I think. So means the revision is most important for you remembering things for the means long time. If you read and write on your notebook, but you don't revise things, so you can miss from your mind. So the
Yes.
revision is most important thing, I
And
think.
revision, yeah, this I forgot to mention that you have to
Mm.
revise, okay, once a while, in a 1 month, whatever you feel that now I'm not able to recall more of the words that I need, so that time you should revise it as well, so that it will stay up with you.
Yeah, correct. So the last question is for you. It's helpful for watching any cartoon video, and after that you can explain on your own words in front of camera. So it's helpful for your improving communication, I think.
Yes,
Mm,
definitely. It is very, very helpful. Like, it is helpful for yourself in a, I think, in a better way. As we can say that when you watch the video, so that time
mm,
it is not that much. When you pressurize yourself to think that what did you watch in that video, and
mm,
you try to all that. So it is that time it is very helpful. And next time when you will watch, when you are engaged in this kind of practice, and when next time you're gonna watch that video, so you will be more focused. That there would be in your back of mind, whether you tried or not, but there would be that I have to make a story, I have to recall it again, I'm going to speak about this again, so I have to be very careful. Your mind will automatically support you to do that.
okay, so that's what means if you explain anything, so you can learn also some new knowledge, man. And your hesitation, your confidence will also boost and remove hesitation. You don't have fear of speaking any topic randomly. If anyone gives the topic in the group discussion, so you don't hesitate. If you have the more content, then you can speak. So
Yes.
these are the things we can work on that in future.
Sometimes what happens that our mouth support us to speak, our mind support us to speak, but our body doesn't support us to speak.
Mm.
You have to pressurize your body as well to give that kind of expression when you are speaking in English. So that
Yeah.
is that how going to come it is going to come only when you will speak more and more, and when you will understand yourself more and more. And it is the very, I will say that it is a very good way that you mentioned that when you listen something, and I do also it, I also try it. And like every time I try it, and I try to do it most of the time, that when you listen something and when you try to recall it and you make it in your own words, so you are able to understand yourself more. That you have to understand that how you are making that sentences, how you are able to use that vocabulary, that phrases, and the sentence, what was the message. Okay, I made this message in 4 lines, that video made this message in just 1 line, right?
Mm.
So you would be able to know yourself more, and you will learn more when you go through. If okay, so first when you watch it, you repeat it, you try to recall it. And if you like do go through the well, the as you want to in a process way, so if
Mm.
you watch it again, so it will be very helpful. At that time you will learn more, right?
Mm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nice, nice. So writing will help also, I think, for inculcating the new words. Writing will
Mhm.
also help.
Yeah, this it will also help you to think. Okay, when you will write, you have to think, and you will going to writing. You going to write whatever it is coming in your mind. So that time,
Mhm.
yeah, I think the same
Yeah,
way.
writing gives the time to think, and you can use the some new words for means in your content. So writing is also important to think and analyze, and then you can incorporate these things like the new words, new sentences, new pages, idioms. So that after doing these things, your pages, your paragraph are also look good and so very nice. So,
Yeah, true, true. I also do, like when I do writing, sometimes when I do writing, so if I coming with a very easy words, I try to make it with fancy words. I try to, recall lot of words regarding that how can, what is the other words for this, and how can I make it better. And when do I don't find, I go to search, I put an effort. At that time I learn more, and that is going to stay with you long time.
okay, that's nice. So you have any question for me? If you have any question, yeah.
Okay, you tell me that how you do practice.
Yeah, I also do same thing. Earlier I said that I do listening, shadowing, and third step is recording my video in front of my camera. I record my video for 5 to 10 minutes on daily basis. So and I connect with some co-learner who that like that we are connecting and we can discuss some topics and something other if we other person wants to discuss. These are the practices I can do.
Okay, great, great. Okay, and do you have environment at your workplace? Like, do you have colleagues to talk with?
No, no, there is no environment of where I am working. But in the upper management and the admin block and the HR account section, we can go. Then I have the environment to speak. In the floor level person not speak because he only understand the Hindi and some Gujarati language. So actually, I am currently in Gujarat. It's my work location, Gandhidham. So that's the problem. But I work on that. Yeah, I improve in future.
Where are you staying in Gujarat?
Gandhidham, Kutch.
Okay, okay. Because I have been to Gujarat as well. I was there for my study, 11th, 12th, and college. Yeah,
Mhm. Okay. Yeah,
in
it's
Surat.
near Kutch.
Surat
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, Surat too. It's 4 year journey from my location. 4 hour journey. It's take 4 to 5. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so it was a nice conversation,
Yeah.
and yeah, I really enjoyed.
Actually, I'm say sorry for you. You connect with me very long time because actually I have some busy some schedule. Actually,
Yeah, I can.
I do my job and actually my shift are not fixed. Sometime I go in A shift, B shift, and night shift. So time not fixed. So sorry for that. We can connect so long.
Understand
So
it. I
with you and I have learned a lot from your session. And thank you for your prestigious time. Thank you.
okay, great. Thank you so much. Bye bye.